Hey, they're going to call my name as Miss Bristol Homecoming. First, though, I was called as Miss Talent Winner. Man, was I shocked. Because I did a monologue, and no, I never thought a monologue was true talent. Then they called me as the Miss Bristol Homecoming 2018. I was completely shocked. This year has been full of all kinds of adventures, and I couldn't be more thankful. Throughout the year, I partook in all kinds of events around Bristol and was even invited to most of my events outside of Bristol. Some of the events that I partook in were the Elkhart County 4-H Fair, where I participated in the parade, Kids Day, and helped audit for the 4-H Dog Club throughout the week. I had the opportunity to help at the Bristol Library's Pavilion Reveal and was invited to many other events that the library put on throughout the year. I had the chance to help with other pageants backstage throughout the year and cheer on their queens as they got their titles. One of my favorite events was Lemonade Day here in Bristol. It was put on for the youth of Elkhart County, where I was asked to judge the lemonade and of course the kids stand. And man, was it some good lemonade and cookies. I was also invited to the Bristol Elementary School Field Day and Open House this year. I had a blast with the field day. It was one of those events where I got to interact with the kids and race and put bets on who could wear my sash for 5 minutes if they could throw a baseball far enough. I also had the opportunity to help the Elkhart Train Museum with Cookies with Santa. These are just a few events I participated in this year. If I keep going, we would be here all night. There's something special about having the opportunity to represent my hometown within my community and within the surrounding communities around us. Running for Miss Bristol Homecoming last year, we were asked what was one thing we would bring to the town of Bristol. I wanted to create a storytelling festival. With the help from the local Bristol residents, my directors, and my parents, I was able to make this event come true. Now, due to the Elkhart, Indiana's wonderful weather, it wasn't a big turnout because it was downpouring and thunderstorms, but that's okay, because we always have next year, right? This past January, I went to Indianapolis to represent Bristol Homecoming Festival at the Indiana State Festival Association pageant. This was my first time having the opportunity to represent at a state level. At state, we were judged on 4 categories: interview, festival pride, evening gown, and then the top 10 answered on-stage questions. I finished this weekend with being top 10 and winning the essay award during the festival. The essay was read during our festival pride, just like you saw these wonderful ladies up here. I was thrilled with how the weekend ended and couldn't be more thankful and blessed. Now, to start my long list of thank yous. To start off, I would like to thank Tony Miller, the 2018 pageant director, for putting on last year's pageant and helping me get ready for state this year. You started off my year and made it wonderful. Thank you. Next, I would like to thank Katie, the 2019 pageant director, for helping me finish off my year as Miss Bristol Homecoming and putting together this wonderful pageant tonight with us. You finished off my year and made it wonderful wherever you are. Thank you. I have both of you to thank for getting me ready for state this year. Without you guys, I couldn't have done it. And handling, of course, all of my challenges throughout the year, so I thank you both. To the Bristol Homecoming Festival Committee, without all of you, this festival wouldn't happen. I want to thank you for donating your time and putting together a wonderful festival every year. Also, thank you for letting me sit in on all your meetings this year and help plan the 2019 festival. It was an honor. Jen Netra, thank you for being the director of my glam squad. Without you, I have no idea what I would have done. From making sure all my evening gowns fit perfectly, to making sure my hair and makeup looked fantastic for state. You were always there to cheer me on, even if that meant waking up extremely early to drive to Indianapolis. You have been a blessing in my life, and I couldn't thank you enough. Adriana, Miss Bristol Homecoming 2017. Where do I even start? You have been there since day one, making sure my dress was perfect and my festival pride outfit was amazing. Even if that meant driving down scary alleyways in South Bend, trying to find the new location of the Fun Effects. You were always there when I needed someone to come to my events with me. You coached me for state and made sure I knew exactly what I was getting into that year. You and your mom made the trip to Indianapolis that weekend to support me at state. and make sure my hair and makeup was perfect for interview and on stage. I would have been lost this year without you, and I can never thank you enough. I am blessed to have a best friend like you. Sergio, thank you for supporting me throughout the year, for making sure my glam squad made it to Indianapolis and home safely, and of course for being a part of my glam squad, always making sure I look great. To making sure I always had the support I needed at every event, even if that means watching a 3-hour-long pageant if it's not the most fun thing to do. You are a blessing in my life, and I can never express how much I appreciate you. Thank you. To my parents, I couldn't thank you enough for everything you have done for me this year. You've always taught me to reach for the stars and keep on trucking even if I get knocked down. Without you, I wouldn't be the person I am today. You never let me quit when things get tough, but I know you both always had my back. You aren't afraid to tell me when I was wrong or being a little overdramatic. You'll tell me to suck it up and keep on moving. You both have supported me in everything I have done since the day I was born, and being Miss Bristol Homecoming 2018 was no different. For making sure I made it to every event on time, and even if that meant walking all over downtown Wakarusa trying to find the lineup for the parade. Making sure my crown was straight and put on correctly, and making sure I was completely ready for state. I am so blessed to have two amazing parents like you guys, and I can never put into words how much I love and appreciate you. To my brother, even though you are here today, you have been at my pageant supporting me. You and Dustin put together a float in 10-degree weather for the Shipshewana Light Parade. You go along with all of my crazy ideas, even if that means making me a map 10 minutes before I need it. Because we all know I can hardly draw a stick figure myself, and yet you're up making stadium gates out of metal. Thank you for being the best big brother. Dustin, I thank you for helping him with it all happen. You both rock. Thank you to everyone who has supported me in my year as Miss Bristol Homecoming Festival 2018. I couldn't have done it without you. To all the contestants, reach for the stars. Please never stop moving towards your dreams. You are all amazing young ladies, and I am blessed to have gotten to know you this past couple of months. You all have a light inside of you with sharing with others. Please do. I am incredibly proud of all of you. To the next Miss Bristol Homecoming Festival, take every minute in, enjoy the little things of being Miss Bristol Homecoming, because before you know it, your year will be over. This is an experience worth savoring. Thank you for allowing me to represent my hometown as Miss Bristol Homecoming Festival 2018. It was an experience I will treasure for the rest of my life.